A big situation just happened with Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's going on with Liv Morgan, The Bloodline, and more. Starting things off with this situation between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. This was a funny little scenario that played out at a recent live event and continued on WWE's social media platforms. During the live event, Nia Jax went up to a young fan that was seated by the entrance ramp and snatched their pink-strapped WWE Championship and walked to the back with it. The clip then cuts to showing Nia Jax surprising Tiffany Stratton with the all-pink title she stole from the fan, and Tiffany was very happy with the title. Tiffany instantly labeled it as the Tiffy title. It's very unlikely that Tiffany will bring this specific title to WWE television, but this moment does have a bit of a story progression to it because it shows that Nia Jax is still attempting to do everything she can to get Tiffany off her back with that Money in the Bank contract. So that's why she's now stealing titles from fans and handing them to Tiffany, with the intention being that it'll slow Tiffany down from cashing in. Obviously, it's very unlikely that some title belt that Nia stole off a fan will cancel out Tiffany's cash-in thoughts, but was still a nice attempt. Another cool thing about this backstage clip is just seeing the visual of Tiffany Stratton with an all-pink WWE title. That itself has started up some fan buzz on if WWE should give Tiffany her own customized title when she eventually becomes champion. Customized championships are extremely rare to see in WWE. There's only been a handful of superstars in history that had the privilege of carrying a fully customized championship that was created just for them to use. The most recent one in WWE history is Bray Wyatt with the Fiend custom universal title, and then Naomi with her custom women's title that was covered in branding, lights, and colors. So WWE has done a custom title for the women's division just a handful of years ago, so you can't rule it out completely out of the question. So the fact that Tiffany Stratton already received a custom Money in the Bank briefcase, that also plays a role in fans wondering if WWE will double down and give her a customized championship as well. What would Tiffany Stratton's custom title look like? Well, it probably wouldn't be that far off from the custom pink fan title that Nia gave her. Maybe an all-pink strap title with similar bedazzlement that her briefcase features. Something as simple and minimalistic as that would serve as the perfect custom title for Tiffany Stratton. One thing you always hear from reports as well in the company's desire is to make successful merchandise items that are high sellers tied to superstars. So you got to imagine that a lot of fans would also be lining up to purchase their own version of Tiffany Stratton's custom title if it was available to purchase. Especially if a full babyface turn is coming soon and Tiffany starts connecting even more with all the different age groups of fans. That custom title would really be becoming a big merchandise opportunity under those circumstances. That quick little skit from WWE's social media platforms really has fans hoping that we do see a custom pink title get held by Tiffany Stratton in the not too distant future. As far as things go with the Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax storyline, tension is still immensely high there between the two of them. Every single time Tiffany comes out to try and help Nia Jax, something ends up going wrong and a cash-in nearly happens. So that's something that continues to take place. And you just got to assume that Nia Jax will only continue to get more angry, while Tiffany is going to continue to try and de-escalate the situation and buy herself as much time as possible. Tiffany has slipped up a few times in recent months and revealed that she knows she can easily defeat Nia Jax even with no contract in play. Tiffany did instantly take those words back, but she did say it after all. She did put it out there, so it's safe to assume that that's exactly how Tiffany feels deep down. But for whatever reason, Tiffany's approach appears to be to stay as close to Nia Jax as possible until she's ready to cash in. We'll have to wait and see if that continues to be a good plan though, because Nia Jax is getting more and more suspicious by the day. So it's probably going to get to the point where Tiffany does have to shift into a new plan. Ever since WrestleMania 40 season came to an end, all Liv Morgan has done is just win and gain everything in sight. She defeated Becky Lynch for the women's world title, she gained Dominic Mysterio, defeated Rhea Ripley, joined the Judgment Day, reunited with Raquel, and just recently won the first ever Crown Jewel women's title. So no question about it, it's a career year for Liv Morgan in every single aspect. But in a new interview with TMZ Sports, Liv Morgan said she's not stopping now and plans on continuing to add things to her 2024 list of accomplishments. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will be teaming up to take on Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, which are titles that Liv and Raquel have already won and held together in years past. TMZ asked Liv Morgan if winning the women's world titles would make her current year the best year any WWE superstar ever had in the history of the company, and Liv said yes. Liv says that's exactly what she intends on doing, and once she wins the tag team titles, there's not anyone in the history of the industry that can say they've ever had a better year than her. Liv said that if you think she's insufferable now, just wait until she captures the tag team titles with Raquel. So that's definitely creating some buzz there from fans, wondering if WWE is going to take things to the next level and put the tag team titles on Liv Morgan on top of the world title. It would no doubt be something great and historic to see. There's been instances before where a world champion has been tag team champions at the same time, but it's never been done before in the women's division. So if she gets it done, Liv would be standing alone with that big accomplishment in the history books. So does it have a chance of happening? Sure it does, but it just seems like too much of a workload for Liv to be having feuds with her world title and the tag team titles all at the same time. It seems like that'll be difficult to pull off, but we'll have to wait and see what they end up doing there with that situation. Omos was recently a guest on The Undertaker's podcast, and he opened up about something that indirectly happened between the Bloodline and himself. Omos praised the Bloodline's work and says it's always been amazing, but he says it was a whole other experience witnessing them perform up close and in person. Omos said he was so moved and inspired by their interaction and performance with each other that he instantly enrolled himself in acting classes right after the show that he saw them in person at. He said he wanted to make it his goal to perform and act like that and just always be ready for whatever the company throws at him. Omos is still treated like a special attraction in WWE. He's not really assigned to a brand and can pop up anytime they want to use him on whatever show. But it's been quite some time that Omos was seen on WWE television in a significant role. Bobby Lashley recently vouched for Omos, saying that he definitely deserves to be on TV and getting used more than he currently is. So he's getting big vouchers. He seems committed considering the way he enrolled himself in acting classes, so hopefully more opportunities do in fact come around for Omos in the near future. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.